Welcome back to the first day of Split Screen's Rise to the Top.
Oh
Penny
God,
did some
lightning.
shopping for me. That's nice.
Weeds did damage to
She
the
gave me
farm.
something. Oh, she gave me a milk. Turns out she has mummy milkers. I'm Civvie.
Hi, Parker.
I'm Cam, and that's lewd.
This is not. We did a whole porn game. This.
I wasn't there for that.
I was there for that.
I was there. I edited it.
I played it. That game's actually not bad.
Yeah, we get comments on it sometimes.
It's like that game's interesting because like that dev has like never made a good game after that, and that game's like good from a gameplay perspective, and that's about it.
Sometimes there's sometimes you live that happy accident life, and that guy is living it. Battery. Ooh, a tree. Fuck this tree. Okay. How many more days we got on that? 2 days on the blueberries. I guess I'm gonna go to the island. That probably means the island's good to go.
Quack, quack.
But yeah, always just like to remind people that, hey, you know, chances are that if you got success, it was an accident. Don't count on it, but you know, go, do it.
Do enjoy it.
Yeah.
Yeah, have fun with it, for sure. That being said, especially nowadays, I would definitely not be like a one-game streamer thing. That's just asking for heartbreak.
There's still a chance, but it's much smaller chance.
Well, you can get popular playing only one game, but like the problem is if that game dies, what do you do?
Yeah.
You're just done, right?
Or if you get bored of it, like, do you want to wake up every day and play, you know, World of Warcraft? I mean, some people want to do that, but like if that's the only thing you're allowed to play, it's like, fuck. And if you
I watch an Isaac streamer all the time.
yeah,
He tried to do a series on Monster Hunter Stories, and he's watching his engagement just die because people aren't as interested in
yeah,
the commenting that he has to do for it and the game in general. So he's like, I was going to play this, but I literally can't because the channel's... I can see the damage it's doing.
yep. So in that case, a lot of people will make a second channel just for other shit.
Yeah, I'm seeing those suggestions come out now.
Oh.
Okay, he put it on his first channel, and he started losing subscribers for every video posted, and it's like, YouTube don't like that.
Yeah, I've unfollowed lots of people for those exact reasons.
Yeah, I didn't unfollow him, I just didn't bother to look at the video, and that probably hurts engagement too.
Sure does.
You know what's like really weird?
You?
Yes, obviously, but
Yeah.
like when you sit there and you used to watch someone play a game, and then like either you got bored of watching that game get played or they swapped to something else, and then coming back to that same person like 10 years later, and they're like you're like not even like intentionally coming back to them, but like you're like watching a different game now, and suddenly it's like, wait a minute, I recognize that name.
I don't think I've had that one.
I had it happen.
I've had it happen a few times.
The thing I had it happen with is I used to watch a lot of Dark Souls 3 PvP people, and it turns out like a lot of that community went to Dead by Daylight for some fucking reason.
People fucking love that game, and I don't get it.
So I definitely would never want to play that. I think I've told you that before, Alex.
Yeah.
But it's definitely not a bad game to watch.
Okay, obviously it's a zombie game. What's it about?
It's not a zombie game. It's a 4v1
It's an asymmetric horror game.
It's asymmetric horror game. So one person's playing a killer, and the 4 people are playing survivors. And the survivor's goal is to start up a bunch of generators, open a door, and escape.
Oh, okay. That's
So
a game,
that
I guess.
Yeah, it's fine. They got some like licensed people, like one of the killers was Michael Myers or Nemesis from Resident Evil.
Hey, Alex.
I'm not on the island, or I'm not on the mainland right now. But
I was
yes,
going to say, if you're on the island, don't forget to combine your rings.
I'm probably gonna spend most of the day on the island. I gotta. It's harvest day.
Yep. So don't forget to combine your rings.
No, I mean on the island as in like in the farm.
I think I'll just drop down the hole. I'll let you finish this by yourself.
Okay.
Kind of stepping on each other's toes, it feels like.
Yep.
Well, 6 levels. Anyway, it's definitely not a game I'd ever want to play, but it's like something to watch, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I have that with Tarkov. I've been watching players play it, and I think I enjoy it there, but I couldn't actually play it myself.
I feel like there are lots of games like that now. I don't know if that's on purpose or if that's just like me.
I think some games are just like they just appeal to different people, right?
Yeah.
And then they appeal to different people in different ways. And I think that's partially like why that is just because there's like a lot more games nowadays than there used to be, right?
Yeah. Yeah, you didn't have to like in the old days you bought a game or ended up with a game and then you like sat there and you're like, "Well, I've got this game now. What can we do here?" I'll learn to like this.
And people enjoy things in different ways, too. No two people are entirely the same.
That's also the thing of like something that's generally stopped generally started is like the whole fact of just like streaming video games and stuff, right? Like back in the olden days when you had to when you rented the wrong video game from the video game store, you were stuck with that. And you didn't really have that much like options or choice, right?
This is what I'm playing now.
But now you have like the option to like not even buy a game, but just like sit there and watch someone else play it.
Mm-hmm. I have definitely done this.
And some games definitely are like the like watch your brother play it sort of games, which was like me in Final Fantasy at first. I just sit there and watch my brother play it because I was like 7 years old.
Return? No. Why? Because I said so.
That's why I bought my own TV. Problem solved. Didn't have to fight with anyone for like, we're watching Law and Order now, or whatever. It's like, well, I've got my $12 Value Village TV, and we're gonna play some fucking Xbox in my room. I don't want to watch it. That TV was the shizzle, especially for how much I paid for it. 27-inch CRT for $12, $12.50. It was half off day at Value Village.
Damn.
It had a little banding at
Sounds
the
like
top,
a good.
but
Sounds like a good deal for what it was.
yeah, it was perfect.
I grew up in a privileged house, so like having to like not be able to play video games because someone wanted to watch TV wasn't the thing I had to deal with.
I had the privilege of eating.
Yeah.
Alex was able to eat too, but I don't know if he considers that a privilege.
Yeah, no. I physically ingested food, yes. I need to bring some fucking good sprinklers over here now that we have all the things we need to make them. Maybe I'll do that over the next couple days.
Yeah, like we had ample TVs for playing video games and stuff.
No, back then, like TVs were way harder to get a hold of too.
Well, to be more specific, we had like one extra TV for video games. Like we had multiple consoles, but you'd have to just like unplug the console and plug it into a new TV.
Oh yeah.
Or into the TV or whatever, right?
Yeah, I at least had that figured out. But I guess that's just like my natural like tech powers coming through.
I mean, that wasn't like a big issue to like re-plug
Yeah.
in the.
It's just
thing or
like kind of
whatever.
annoying.
Yeah, like that was never an issue. It was just like we didn't have multiple TVs so that, well, you know, for example, both people could play console games instead of just one person.
Yeah.
Is yeah. I mean, I had a Game Boy, so it's like whatever, right?
Yeah, that
No.
that definitely helps. Where it's like, I can just go play Game Boy instead.
Yep. So I just play Pokemon instead of like PS2 or whatever.
And back in the day, you could like go outside and stuff.
Ew,
What?
gross.
I know it's disturbing.
I say that, but I enjoyed the beach.
Well, I didn't live in a place with a beach, Mister. Flexing,
Privilege.
flexing his.
I needed to have
beach
some kind of
muscle.
luxury. That was it.
Yeah, it's true.
I lived out on an acreage in the middle of nowhere, Saskatchewan. So
You had vast area to see things coming in.
actually no, because I was surrounded by basically a forest in our house.
The
Like, our
only
house-
forest in Saskatchewan.
Saskatchewan had like a decent amount of forests. It's just like
Oh, when you're going through towns.
It's new growth forests because, you know, there's not a lot of. There were people there for a long time. That's what people forget about BC is that, like, BC is like kind of the last place that people came to that had wilderness. So like Ontario had a fuck ton of trees. Keyword is had.
Still has trees. They're just not anywhere convenient.
Yeah. Well, they're all replant trees. Somebody planted these on purpose trees.
Fair. There's a lot of rocky ground that's not easy to get around, though.
Yeah.
we have 68 stairs.
All right. I'm making more wheat for the winter.
Yeah, we're going through it with the rain.
I'm going to sleep because I have no energy and no health.
Good reason.
Yeah, seems good to me. And it's about bedtime anyway, so look at that. Then come back to the... I guess I don't have to wait. I can just teleport. That's right. Is that it? Yep. All right. To home.
Hey, home.
There's a fucking cat in my way. Pass out because the cat won't fucking get out the way.
Move, cat. Get out of the way.
Oh boy.
It's kind of fucked how fast your health regenerates when you lay in bed, but your fucking energy barely goes up. And they probably regenerate at the same rate. It's just you have like 400 energy compared to like 100 HP or whatever.
Yeah.
There we go.
All right. Well, there we go. There's another day. 67 grand in our bank. I'll see you next time. I'm Civvie.
I'm Parker.
Yeah, I'm Cam.